Hi everyone, I'm on the road to nowhere, headed back toward Bryson City. Real pretty little road. Previous videos, don't know if you've seen them or not, I mentioned my friend Bob. He's my buddy that's got Parkinson's that I've been helping look after for the last months. He and I talk about a lot of good stuff, and he's a little bit older than me. He's I think he just recently had a birthday. I want to say he is 78 now, so he's getting up there, and his health hadn't been good at all. And but we would talk about a lot of stuff. I mentioned before, we watch old Western movies, and we'd find stuff from the 70s or 60s, or heck, a lot of stuff from the 50s that we'd watch, you know, and really enjoyed. But Bob was an avid golfer at one time. He of course doesn't play anymore, but I played a little bit of golf back in the day, and so we have a lot to talk about. We talk about golf, and I had made a putter one time, fabricated it out of a piece of steel for the head that I found at work, and carved down a axe handle to make the shaft, put a grip on it. It's pretty cool. Heavy as lead, and sure it isn't legal at all, but it was fun. It's fun to make and get out there and mess with. But I showed him, he was real impressed with that, and I showed him that. But Bob likes a good joke too, and I don't know any, so I went online and tried to look up some, and supposedly they're the world's best golfer jokes. And I don't know, I'll try a couple of them on you, see what you think. See, the first one was a guy was playing golf one day, and he long par 5, and he teed the ball up and just smacked the heck out of it and hooked it sliced it right off into the woods. And so he went looking for the ball, back in the woods a good ways, and he came into this little clearing, and there was an old woman with a pointy hat bent over a big cauldron boiling, this noxious fumes coming out of it. And she said, "Hello," and he said, "Hey, how are you? Haven't seen a golf ball, have you?" She said, "Nope." And he said, "What's in the cauldron?" And she said, "Oh, it's a magic potion. You want some?" And he said, "I don't know. Looks kind of sketchy to me." She said, "Well, it's a magic potion, you know. You can get whatever you want." So, like in your case, this magic potion, 1 cup of this will turn you into the world's greatest golfer. Nobody will be able to beat you. You'll be the best." And he said, okay, there's got to be a downside. What's the catch?" She said, "Well, your sex life will be terrible from now on." And he said, "Okay, great. Give me a cup of that." So he takes a cup and holds his nose and drinks it down, and it's horrible. But he thanks her and said, "Okay, see ya." As he's walking out, he finds his ball, and he was able to hit it, and he hits it right up onto the green and puts it in for an eagle. Holy crud, he said, "This might be working." He birdies every hole on the rest of the course, setting a course record. And just nobody can believe it, that this was an average golfer, and now he's so good. Well, he gets in some pro-ams, and he wins those, and he turns pro, and he plays against the best in the world, and he wins everything. He's a golfer of the year, wins a ton of money, just terrific. And year goes by, and he's out on his course again, and he gets up there and he hits the ball down there near to where he went in the woods last time. He said, "I think I'll go and see if she's still there." So he goes on in the woods and in the clearing, and yep, she's still there, bent over that cauldron, just stirring away. And he said, "Hey," she said, "Hey, how you doing? How's your golf game?" He said, "Oh, it's just terrific." He said, "I cannot lose. I've been winning everything." And she looked at him and smiled and said, "Yeah, but how's your love life?" And he says, "Well, not too bad, 4 or 5 times a year." And she gets a shocked expression on her face and said, "You think 4 or 5 times a year is a good sex life?" And he says, "Well, I am a priest and it's a small parish." But boom. All right, I think you'd like that one. The other one is a little different, if I can remember it. Let me see what it was. Oh yeah, I was playing golf with my buddy the other day. Of course, this is a long time ago. playing golf with my buddy, and we were out there, you know, pretty close. You know, we're tied on most of the holes, and we're getting down close to the end, and I get up and I hit a drive, and it's just right in the middle, just perfect. And he gets up and hits his a little bit off to the side, but still pretty good. So I go up and I'm away, so I hit my next one. It goes right up on the green, 8 feet from the cup. Sure birdie for me, or a real good chance at birdie. And he hits his second shot and shanks it. Goes off into the woods. And he's said, oh crap. So I go in to help him look for the ball. And we hunt around for about 10 minutes. And finally, he says, why don't you just go on up to the green, you can go and putt up. So I'm walking on up to the green, and before I can get up there, a golf ball comes flying out of the woods, bounces twice, and rolls up right next to the cup, within a foot of the cup, a gimme. Now here's my dilemma. Do I call him a cheating bastard because I've got his golf ball in my pocket, or do I see if he can make the putt? Boom. All right, those were my two that I got for him. I think he liked them. See what you think. Take care, everyone, from the road to nowhere. Bye-bye.